It's your boy Witz Capone.
It's your boy Kevin B.
Come on, come on, come on.
And we're hitting you back with another video.
You know them way there, trust me.
With good positive vibrations, of
Come
course.
on, all of that, all of that, all of that.
So, yeah, what we're going to talk
Yeah,
about?
man. Obviously, today we're going to talk about the importance of being spiritual.
Spirituality.
Come
so
on,
I feel
come
like to myself, spirituality, personally, it's a individual's experience.
Yeah, facts.
Someone can have a spiritual experience, but it's not another person's experience.
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody walks a path that is literally their own. What do you feel about it?
To be honest, yeah, I feel like energies, like there's so many different forms of energy. Like what I'm familiar with energy, like there's two. There's like the friends you chill around with.
Yeah. Good or bad.
Good or bad, exactly. Because it
mean?
can work in a positive light and it can be in a negative light as well.
It's
You
true.
feel me?
Like friends, like you said, they could uplift you, like we was talking before.
Precisely that.
Positive friends could uplift you, and negative friends could leave like a...
I was even talking about it on my Instagram yesterday, yeah?
Oh, man.
I want a friend that's going to challenge me if I'm wrong. Like, you feel me?
And
It's
be honest with you.
yeah.
Because the first sign of spirituality, really, like... We talk about spirituality and good vibes and bad vibes. Religion, they say, is spirituality religion, or is spirituality separate from religion? Overall, when you got love, that is the biggest form of spirituality.
The key. Facts. Do you know what I mean?
So someone's being, if someone's giving you good information, they must be having your best interest at hand, and they must be in their higher self.
Of course.
Do you
know what I mean? And it's like having people that genuinely care for you, want to see you improve, want to see you manifest, want to see you like be the best version of yourself. That's a real version of a friend. And like I said, like someone that's gonna challenge you, put you on your toes, be like, bro, you may want to do this, but I suggest you do this. Not on a don't do this on a dictatorship way, but they're saying it in a way where, bro, like you're actually good, like you're good at this, bro. Do it, bro, because you never know what rewards it can come with.
And even like we were saying, like with science is nature, right? So if science is nature, without any thoughts of someone's opinion, like if you got a friend and they're giving you good information, like yo, that person's actually scientifically being more healthy, like being healthier for you as a friend.
Of
like,
course.
You know what I'm saying?
Positive energies.
Positive energy. Because certain chemicals get released when you're stressed. It could be through talking. It could be like your adrenaline. Everything starts to build up like when you get angry. So all these chemicals actually, I heard, like, yo, stress can kill.
Of course.
You know? Heart disease. Do you know what I'm saying? Someone can die over a broken heart. Do you know what I mean? So certain people, like, the energies is not right, man. It's not like 100%. A good spiritual thing. Some people don't carry good spiritual energy. It's like they've got a polluted aura. So, you know what I mean?
Facts. And like the other side to it is like in everything we do there's always bad and good in it. So the negative part of it is, you feel me, people that are always want to talk about other people, they're not focused at what's
on
really,
themselves.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The like, important thing.
The first sign of spirituality is accountability. Because like you're walking your own path. If you take accountability for what you've done wrong, then you're spiritually aware, like, of your own, like, sins. So you
self-awareness.
Exactly. You can redeem yourself. So do you feel, I feel like to myself, I don't know, what do you feel like? Do you feel like, I don't know, when it comes to good energy, that's a good form of spirituality to me. But do you feel like you have to be in religion to be spiritual?
No. You can literally be... You can be an atheist and be spiritual. Spirituality is
universal.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, yeah, sorry to cut you, bro, but I feel like spirituality comes in many different forms.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
For example, when you're having, like, intercourse with a female, yeah? It's like...
The semen itself.
Yeah, bro.
That's a spiritual form of energy.
Exchange of energies. You know what I mean? When you're having intercourse, that's exchange of energies. You feel me?
That's why some people feel energized, but some people feel drained.
Facts.
But we can talk about an incubus or a succubus, and they talk about in ancient Greeks. This is throughout every culture on the earth. They talk about incubus or succubus like sexual demons. Like even the term diva comes from, like, I think it's the Hindus or the Buddhists in India, and it refers to sexual demons. So like if we understand energy, we can understand that energy don't die.
Facts.
So if energy is still around, what are we attracting? Do you know what I'm saying? Through just the way we think, you know what I'm saying? So, sexual demons can really pollute a person. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know the story.
Trust me, you know. Come on, all of that. Nah, bro, say what you get me. Feel free, like, it's my video, but you're the guest on the channel. Like everyone, feel free to say what you want to say, innit? You know what I mean, bro?
Of course.
And yeah, I wanted to say as well, yeah, like I remember back in the day when I used to like, because obviously back in the day, I'm not gonna lie, I was going through my stage where I was chatting to bare different gal and whatnot.
Oh man,
back then, innit? I'll be real. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm true to myself, innit? At the end of the day, you feel me?
You saying that's not the case now?
Yeah, and there's been there's been times, yo, well, there's been times where I would have intercourse with a female, and I'm like, bro, why do I feel so shit afterwards, fam?
Excuse me, I'm so after this, I want to eat a big meal.
Trust me. But like, fam, like sometimes I would feel to myself, raw, like why do I feel so shit? Like, you feel me? But that's what it was, because at times I didn't take time to get to know
the person.
Bro. I kid you not, there will even be times where I don't even know the girl's name, fam.
Damn,
simple name.
I feel like to myself, this is not anything foreign, because personal experiences is what everybody goes through. We all got personal experiences.
Live and learn.
But this is a programming. Certain things are designed like that. Like our like when we're young, we all how old?
I was about 17, 18 like, these times.
How much people do you know around them ages that have experiences like that?
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But it's like as you get older, you start to pick up certain things, and it's like you're more in tune with your thinking, and you know what I mean. So then that kind of like wakes you up to become more woke.
But exactly.
You know what I mean?
This is when people's forming correctly. So like Whittle's been a mature person forever since I've known him, and for me, I've been having my own issues dealing with them, like maturity at young ages all the time growing up. So it's like you can see that for a kid to evolve, he has to try and stay mature. Maturity is a part of spirituality because it comes within discipline. Do you know what I mean?
And also try and try and avoid distractions.
Fact.
Because the more you're distracted, the more you lose yourself.
Exactly.
You feel me?
So you can't even concentrate. You're talking about the third eye, the pineal gland, the conscious mind. Like, how are you supposed to even be
self-elevate yourself?
How are you going to elevate yourself, self-elevate, if you're distracted?
Because in order to self-elevate yourself, what does that include? Progression.
Exactly.
You feel me?
So it's like, the biggest form of spirituality is always just trying to reach enlightenment. That's what spirituality is about. So from a young age, you're getting older, and older and older and older, and you're supposed to get wiser and wiser and wiser and reach enlightenment. Do you know what I mean? So like through seeing things on television, seeing going around certain people that have that energy that might be not good or bad, it's just like they don't know. They might be just naive to certain things. And
naivety.
You get drawn out now. Because like your energy, your aura is getting rubbed off onto these other people, but there's other people. There's only you, so you're getting sucked into this world.
There you go.
So like all these sexual demons and stuff and TV,
all distractions.
It's just really like telling light vision, telling lies your vision. So it's polluting your vision. You know what I mean? So like certain things is just programming. I don't feel like it's personally like someone's intent. I don't feel like we thought to ourselves, yeah, we want bad girls or this and that when we're at young. Like, you know what I mean? Certain girls are not thinking like shoes, cars, whips, jewelry, all these things that they program people to think like you need. Like, it's really just, it's like us at a young age is just being naive. We're just sucked in. And it's a spiritual, it causes a spiritual blockage, like, you know what I mean? Because you can't really evolve on a materialistic level. You know what I'm saying?
And like, I'll be like, I'm keeping it so 100 right now, the things we really need to be worrying about and teaching the youth is self-investment, how to invest, how to save money, how to prioritize yourself, how to prioritize your family, all of that. But in school and all these places, they don't teach you that.
Nah.
They just teach you the same generic stuff.
They try and get you to be a part of someone else's organization, company,
but
you be a worker. But it's like the biggest spiritual thing to do is to work and grind for your family. Because if you're building for your family, what? That's the biggest spiritual thing. The first root chakra, they say, is root chakra is all about reproduction, and it's all about knowing your roots and stability.
And where you come from and...
Exactly, but if your mind's unstable, how are you supposed to open and balance out your root chakra and, you know, have stability and connection, a real connection with your family? So it's like, we got to really understand our minds and how the whole thing operates. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like as people, I don't know, I've been through so many different avenues as a younger. I don't feel like we get taught about our chakras or how our body really operates.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's only when you get older you start to be more mindful, and then you want to educate yourself on certain things.
Because like you might be having a little issue here and there, and you might want to strengthen something. So like you start to discover other things when you want to actually figure out, how do I strengthen this, or how do I work out and get, you know what I mean?
Get better.
So I'm a little bit hungry, now you got to figure out how you got to eat, and how, you know what I mean? And then you start to find out the knowledge. So I'm just saying to you overall, is like, everything is through understanding. If you can't acquire understanding and checking out things for yourself, you will never have that ability to even open up your mind and clear out your root chakras and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like, or your chakra and your other chakras and stuff. So I feel like to myself, what do you think about like mental information, like information getting taught in
terms of like
in school, like
like,
do you think it teaches spirituality and how to really operate? Or?
But that's the thing though. I've always believed this. Even in school, I didn't really like going to school. I only went to school because most people like going to school because
it's just compulsory. It's like
just compulsory.
Yeah,
you gotta go. It is what it is, sort of thing. But really and truly, when I was in class, half of the time I was sleeping. I'll be real, because the stuff they were teaching me, it's like, you're not gonna need this once you leave school.
Like, have you ever used anything like that for that outside?
No.
Anything like algebra? Have you ever said X, Y, or one X or some Z? And it's like, bro, what the hell is going on here?
Like, don't get me wrong.
Doing alphabet. Like, I'm joking, but algebra, of course, like, we don't need that in our lives. Like going to the shop, you don't say that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, don't get me wrong, there's certain things in education that when you leave school, you're going to need certain things. Yeah.
Certain things.
But majority of the time, it's like all these things they're teaching you is irrelevant. It don't even mean anything to you.
It don't really have no relevancy to you being your own CEO.
Yeah.
Or you have, like, if we're talking about investments, what has that got to do with investments? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, certain things to do with, like, if you learn certain languages, like, when are you gonna go to certain places? Like, if you want to go to certain countries and become, like, understand their culture and kind of, like, work there for a year or a couple of years or something, and you learn the language, then fair enough. But, like, what about the way we live, our rent, certain things, the mortgage, like, fam, why are they not teaching youths this at a young age to prepare them to be a real adult?
Exactly.
That's not spirituality, man. You know what I mean? That's not being, you know, teaching our offspring. You know
exactly. And that's why exactly, bro. And that's why the government is programmed in a certain way, because they know if all of these stuff we're mentioning was taught in schools, a lot of kids will be like, you feel me? Yeah. But it's an agenda thing.
It's true, because it's not going with their agenda. Their agenda is to continuously keep people in a cycle. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why it's hard for us to even spiritually be aware. Because we're too caught up in this cycle. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
And bro, one thing I hate is about people that act like they're spiritual these times.
Yeah, they
don't have an ounce of spirituality.
They don't even have the understanding.
That was the same time.
So hungry. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, man, I need to eat. You gotta eat. That's a big part of spirituality as well. Trust me, man.
Trust me.
I feel like to myself, people go through traumatic experiences every day
that make them the way they are.
It makes them the way they are, and they can't really work their way around how to be happy. So they do other things in order to kind of replace that misery, that depression, because they don't know how to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Because they've got traumatic experiences. So I feel like to myself, do you feel like we get the right form of language, even like communication, how people talk with each other, like on a day-to-day basis? Like, do you think the language is cool, or do you feel like in today's time we're losing that moral way of speaking?
That's the thing. Do you know what it is about today? A lot of people don't want to stay educated. That's a lot of people's problem.
True.
A lot of people are just ignorant. Oh yeah, for example, you saw what happened in the Euros. See you next Tuesday.
Like racism. Like, I don't want to go into racism, but like, why would we have to be experiencing racism in today's time?
Do you know what I mean? It's
like, everybody should just be cool. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
It's 2021, bro.
All pretentious and acting like we all know each other's cultures, but we should have respect for people because they even got a culture. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
If you're a racist out there, ask yourself, why are you racist? Is it because your mum taught you to be racist?
Programming again?
Exactly. Because that's where it stems from. Because I don't believe a child can wake up one day, oh yeah, I want to be racist. No, everything like they see is influence, isn't it?
Think about it, when we were going to school, Will, did we ever, like, I never hated nobody because of their colour. Like, bro, I just saw a person for a person. You know what I'm saying?
You're black, I'm white. You can be my friend, I can be yours. Nothing.
It's not like I didn't see colour, but I recognise that we're all humans, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Everyone
like,
bleeds the same blood
like,
at the end of the day.
Like, literally, like, you're not even thinking of it as a child, but they get put into your head about, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, this is what this type of race does, and you got stereotypes of all races, not just one race. There's a bunch of stereotypes of all races, which I feel like that's the setup by an agenda to keep us divided. So if we understand, like, yo, don't go with the agenda.
Talk
like,
the things them.
Don't go with the agenda, because if you're gonna go with the agenda, you're gonna be the humanity's downfall, bro. Like, do you know what I mean?
Facts.
So we got, like, bro, I ain't part of that. What do you think, bro?
I just feel like, like with the energy I have anyway, like all of us, innit? Especially people with good energy, as well as helping ourselves, we try and help others.
Facts.
You feel me? We're just naturally built like that.
That's like a spiritual, like, a purpose. But when you keep on seeing someone being, like, malicious and ruining something or tarnishing someone's like relationship with people, like, it's completely not the right. That's not good energy, man. How do we even get good energy?
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts, bro. And I feel like spirituality is something really big that we had to touch on in it. So I thought, let's just bring it to the viewers and let them know Wagwan, because some people are actually not woke in it. So
it's like when we talk about exactly, because like when we say woke and being aware,
where
it's love, and I don't mean love as in like a lust, because lust and love ain't the same.
Love
ain't the same
comes
thing.
in many formats.
Self-love, self-love first, loving self first is the most important
Self-care.
thing. Like, that's spirituality, bro. Like, if you don't have self-love for yourself, how are you even spiritual?
That goes on the healing. You have to heal. If you don't heal, how do you expect to try and heal others? These times you haven't healed yourself.
It's
self-explanatory. You know
it's all about self-preservation. Everything in, like, the laws of the universe, everything down to an ant, down to a bird, down to the fishes in the sea. Everything preserves itself. Everything. You see, how does a bird get all these twigs together and have it in this freaking tree as a nest? Looking after all his family and stuff. Nature itself is preserving itself and looking after itself. And without through love. So you got to look at yourself as like, do you really love yourself? Because like the first spiritual sign in the laws of the universe is self-preservation. Like, do you know what I mean? But I don't see people preserving themselves correctly. I see a lot of traumatic stuff. I see a lot of people kind of losing their minds out here, man. Like, do you know what I mean?
I've been in situations, now, before, but more so now, where I've been chatting to Gyal. You feel me? Did
you see the story?
Yeah, go on.
I don't know if you guys seen it, but there's a mother that actually killed her husband because her husband was caught molesting the child. Now, the mother killed the father, right? And this is over here, bro, in the UK. So I'm thinking to myself, like,
what's going on, fam?
No. Why would a father want to do that? Not saying that.
What goes through your mind to even...
Your mind spiritually has been like, you got a spiritual disease. That's spiritual transmuted disease, a STD.
Bro, that's
spiritual transmuted disease. Transmuted, saying,
bro, all of that.
It is there.
The whole shebang, fam. Trust me.
It's there. Because, like, that is not,
yeah, fam, that's not normal.
Come on, man.
What possesses you to say, oh, yeah, I'm gonna smother my youth?
Is it right that the mother, on a spiritual level, killed the father? Is it right? Is it righteous for her to actually violate and just terminate, exterminate, eradicate, just kill him and just take him off the planet because he was harming her creation?
Exactly.
Is she wrong for doing that?
Of course she's not wrong, because at the end of the day she's looking out for her own.
Okay.
You feel me? Because, bro, deep it, when a female has kids, they go through the 9-month process of carrying a kid in their stomach. That's not easy. Women go through a lot, you know. Women go through a lot, and us. I
don't think we appreciate. Women that much,
just
man.
Literally.
I feel like we've become too spiritually attached to this physical world, and we become lustful. We become totally miseducated, miseducated on women, because all we getting seen is this stupidness from the media, which is an agenda. I'm not saying people are stupid, but I'm saying that the agenda that's going on is completely stupid.
A form of brainwashing.
So it's brainwashing men. And certain men are getting brainwashed. You know what I mean? So once that happens now, it's like we're going to be dealing with the wrong people, in the wrong crowds, treating people wrong, because that we are not even taking control over our minds of what we're seeing and
taking in.
So I'm saying, as a grown person, bro, it's like, are we growing to be enlightened? Like, do you know what I mean?
Or we just growing for the sake of growing?
Fam, like Whittle said, women, like, bro, if women, like, Imagine your mum, bro. Your mother carried you 9 months.
For 9 months.
Imagine someone just disrespecting your mother.
Imagine a human in your stomach.
Fam, do you know how much strength a woman must have to carry another person inside her for 9 freaking months, bro? Like,
women are strong, fam.
Fam, spirituality, I don't know, but like everybody praises, what was it, the woman? Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? Every spiritual traditions, the original ones. So I don't know what's going on now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on?
You have to be... Obviously, it may not come across as spirituality is important. Because even me, when I was 17, 18, and people used to chat to me about, bro, are you spiritually in tune with yourself? Like, do you know what you want for yourself when you reach a certain age? All of this. I'll be like, I can't lie, you're chatting shit to me.
Yeah.
As I got older, I started to wise up and like, no, you know what? Let me do some self...
Because it takes time. Yeah. It's like it takes time to sink everything in. Because like for me, it took so long to realize certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Like in everything you do, if you don't know about something, what do you do? It's kind of like homework, coursework. What do? You research.
Facts. You do research. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Research. You don't just believe something for the sake of believing.
You got to find out the facts and knowledge.
Find out the facts.
True.
And sometimes as well, yeah, when you research stuff, sometimes even that can tell you different stuff, because one person will say that, the next person, but then it's up to you to take certain information out of that and see what makes sense to you, and you can use it for your own benefits. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's knowledge. That's real knowledge. That's like applied knowledge. You know, using the knowledge that was passed on to you and actually manifesting something in life through that knowledge that you carry in your mind. So it's like we got to carry the right knowledge to manifest the right reality. You know what I mean? So I feel like to myself, we ain't. It's not being taught to us though, man. So you can't really blame us. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to just teach ourselves.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. You even said it yourself, bro. It's up to us. No one's gonna do it for us. It's up to us to go out our way and be like, no, you know what? Maybe I want to learn. I want to test myself as a human. You feel me?
True.
You have to put yourself. Sometimes you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations.
Facts.
You feel what I mean?
So the right energy can come out.
Fam.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not every day. Be in your comfort zone. Be in your comfort zone.
As once you get lazy, you get lazy. Like that,
that's dangerous.
And then you get mentally lazy. And mental laziness for an adult is like the mind of a child. As an adult, you can't have mental laziness, man.
And you can't fall into the trap of, like, because obviously the more you're, oh yeah, sorry, I can do it tomorrow. The more you're becoming lazy, the more you're becoming without even realizing it. You have to keep like proactive. That's why, to me, energy is very important. No matter what type of energy it is important. Because like I said, there's different forms of energy, and you have to use your energy and preserve your energy in different ways. There's a time for everything, can you know what I'm saying?
Because it's like, preserving your energy, the next day you're stronger. The next day you're stronger.
Facts.
Imagine if a man don't even preserve his energy today. How would he be moving in the future? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you got spiritual energy is like, yo, I feel like it's a vision, fam. Because every tradition, they get some visions, bro, and they start thinking on certain things and start summoning things up.
Bro, I just feel like this discussion was so needed. Like even the points you're coming up with, bro.
It's on point.
On
like,
point, fam.
On a spiritual level, we are actually analysing how we're going to manifest righteousness and have a righteous life in the sense of happiness, bro. Once you're happy, fam, you're successful, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
No one can chat to you.
Because, like, if you're miserable, like, facts. Because if you're miserable, how are you going to operate? You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly it. You know what I mean? You can't sit down, feel sorry for yourself. No, bruv.
Imagine, look, I'll tell you this, like, from my opinion, who would look more hard in a sense of, like, who looks more solid? Who looks more concrete? The man that walks in, head up high, fully not... You can be skinny, bro. You can be big, bro. You can be like a little small guy. You can be tall. It does not matter. If you walk in with confidence and with a soul, like, in your chest, bro, like, you're walking like a fucking... Sorry. You're walking like a freaking warrior, bro.
Get me?
A spiritual warrior, bro. Like, in a sense of being a general. It's like when you see one of them Rasta people, fam. They just walking proud. That's positive energy.
That's why I respect Rastas. I respect Rastas.
I'm not talking about being a warrior and like literally like a negative warrior. Like nah, the warrior in the sense of you being strong. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And that's where we come from traditionally, fam. Like we all come from historical like places, fam. Man. You know what I mean? We don't come from no place where it's just like we're from a city and blah blah blah. Like
there's more to that.
Way more to that, man. And I feel like to myself like. You see them people, bro, that be walking around, fam, and just, like, totally confident, bro. Totally as strong and has held himself high. Like, look at freaking, my man Bob. My man Bob was freaking having cancer, bro.
Bob
and
Marley.
he was done his last stage for all his
so inspirational.
while he was having cancer, bro. So it's like, but you can still see that my man's strong. Like, he is not, like, do you know what I'm saying? You can't mind over matter type of situation. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? So that's the biggest form of spiritual strength. Like, yo, energy, strong energy.
And also, I also feel like, yeah, like I had to sort, like, you feel me? I had to sort out the way I was doing my videos. So obviously, as you can see, when it comes out, you would see that I've taken care into this video. Me and my boy are making valid points. We're structurizing everything. You know what I mean? Because with everything you do, you need to have structure. Without structure, there's no progression. There's no self-elevation. You know what I mean? So yeah, literally, bro, that.
The only progression once there's structure. And you're consistent. There's no consistency. No,
Consistency, dedication, persistence. You need to have all of that. If you don't have all of that, then you're not putting yourself in a situation, like, you're not putting yourself to succeed. You feel me?
You gotta tune your mind, like, correctly. It's like wiring a car, hot wiring a, like, nah, man, you gotta wire your car.
Train your mind.
You gotta train your mind.
Facts.
And this is what every great person does, because they have to go through this for themselves. It's not like for the next person or what someone else is thinking and their opinion. This whole spiritual path is all about you. It's all about your mind. And I don't even want to be preaching because I don't have a Bible. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
No one's perfect, but
so it's like, all I'm saying to you is, like, fam, where we come from, bro, there was no religion at one time. There's no religion. So spiritually, like, we had laws, we had ways of life, we had like stars, astronomy, astrology. We had all these sciences, and we understood being in tune with the air, being in tune with these elements. You are like God. You're literally a part of God. So you being in tune with God's creation, fam, you can do the most spiritual things, which they call like voodoo and scary things like that. Like, nah, it's not voodoo, bro. How is it basically you connecting with God's creation on a natural level which He put here, and you're connecting with that frequency that's completely pure, and you're enhancing your makeup, because you're made up of electricity too. You're made up of water, all these elements in the universe, in space.
Facts.
All this creates life, and this is coming from a force of energy you can't even see. So once you think of life like this and see it like for what it really is, you will be so spiritually high. But we got so much spiritual demons that's around us, trying to pollute our frequency, pollute our mind, pervert us, get us greedy, mentally lazy, make us actually have lack of knowledge. And this is a spirituality that we don't get taught. We don't get taught this.
Of
like,
course,
you know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Like, think about it. Do we even get taught about the air, like how it actually affects? Do we get taught about how the brain, certain chemicals, that dimethyltryptamine, it can release, it can open up your pineal gland? This is getting taught in certain secret societies and secret classes in India, and secret little things you can go to and pay with money though. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So why do we always have to get the rough end of the stick? Because they want us to be workers. They want us to be on a city level, like sheep. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So once we see the goal, man can go through the whole illusion. You know what I'm saying?
That's why, that's why I've started YouTube, because I want to put myself in a position where I don't work for other people, I work for myself. I'm not trying to draw myself out. You know what I mean? I have the vision. I'm trying to, like, be the best version of myself, do what I need to do. I don't want to be working for... don't get me wrong.
It's like, are you a part of your plan or someone else's?
Or someone else's plan. Oh, bro, spud me.
Are you a part of your plan or someone else's
plan?
Because, like, that's what's going to happen if you ain't planning for yourself.
You have to plan for yourself.
You have to plan for yourself. You got to have a vision. You got to have a goal. You got to have ambition. If you have no ambition, no goal, no vision, you ain't getting nowhere. You're only going to get somewhere for someone else. Do you know what I mean?
Because remember, when you're working at someone's establishment, you're an employee, you can get replaced very easily. They don't care about you. They just care about you coming to their establishment and doing a job for them and going home.
And I'm not saying like we were saying in the beginning of the video, like the root chakra. We're talking about spirituality, right? Just go back to the root chakra. Stability, grounding, your family, understanding who you are,
foundation,
exercising, all this type of stuff, like it could just be simply walking, cycling, whatever for you to do. Now, if a man don't see that money can actually help your family on this physical level without a greedy aspect to it, man, you know what I mean? Like, bro, if you can't think like that, you're not spiritual, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to help your family. Money, in the sense of work, is actually alright, but being a slave and not feeling free and waking up with like,
because, bro, I have a couple bedrooms, yeah, that, you get me, they work. Obviously, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with working, yeah. But I have a couple bedrooms, bro, that will literally come from work and they look dejected, like they don't want to chat to nobody.
Facts.
Would you rather that, or would you rather have your own freedom? Nobody telling you what to do.
It's like, if you are working, like, at least outside of that, have your own
Side
thing
hustle
going on.
Facts.
Have something going on.
Yeah.
Because you're going to literally just drain your life away for someone else. And you're going to waste decades and decades and decades on earth.
COVID is a prime example. Look how many people lost their jobs that they didn't know, that, you feel me, they needed to have a side hustle to keep them in tune, because they lost their jobs. Not even certain people around them times, even now we're still in COVID technically, but them times especially, people were struggling to pay their bills. People were struggling to keep hold of their own homes.
Serious.
Because they had what? Nothing to fall back on.
Facts. That's just the reality. So we got to start looking at the reality of us being like in control over our lives
situation
completely, without any type of form of hidden agenda, ulterior motive. We got to be so pure in our spirit. That's the only way it's gonna work.
You have to make the world, not even just the world, make the world a better place, but do what you need to do. Because like we said, no one's gonna do it for you.
Facts. In my darkness, when I was like completely ignorant, I've been ignorant. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We all have, literally.
Do you know the karma of that? Do you know the consequences of being negative? Like, you don't feel good. You start feeling miserable. You feel like you have to breathe that energy out all the time.
Facts.
You literally feel like you have to live like that and speak like, you have to think it like, bro, it's totally toxic, bro.
Toxic.
It's too toxic, bro. Like, so I feel like to myself, the best thing to do is be real with yourself.
Be real.
Be real with yourself, man.
Even if you're doing stuff that's not you, be real with yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and be like, nah, I have to change.
Because, like, honestly, because me, I'd look at myself and be like to myself, nah, man.
Yeah, it's needed.
It's like my energy's getting drained out. I'm getting, like, confused. I'm losing myself. I had to see myself. It's like my soul was telling me.
Self-acknowledgement.
When your spirit tells you, fix up.
Fix up. Like Dizzy Rascal said it. Fix up, look sharp. You get me?
Come on now. Yo.
Come
man
on.
knows classics, fam. Don't even play it.
Listen.
Man knows a classic, bro. Man knows the classics, fam.
My knowledge on music, mad thing.
Real talk, man's a fam. I ain't
Trust
playing,
me.
fam, man. Man knows the thing. Whereas I have to ask Whittle about the tracks. Like, I don't even know half the time. Like, yeah, I know, but he knows the names and everything.
Yeah, like the technicalities.
Bro,
Yeah.
Whittle will school all these people out here.
Come on, bro.
Trust me. But
Come
anyway,
on, bro. I appreciate
like,
it.
we all got our things that we're dealing with, and I feel like to myself, on a spiritual level,
You have to speak out with your problems, because if you don't speak out and you keep everything bottled inside, you're only gonna break. That's not healthy.
True.
Talk to someone. I know sometimes talking to people about your problems comes across as weak, and that's what we've been taught.
It's true,
but it's not really that.
It's not weak, because you're expressing yourself.
How you feel.
And the one thing they try and get you to do is not express yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? However you feel, I don't matter, just continue. And then you become numb, and you start to move like a zombie. It's like, nah, bruv, express yourself.
You're
How
human.
you feel, express yourself.
Express yourself. Dun, 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 dun. You know about them rhythms there, man. Trust me.
Because you know what happened to there was a woman, that bottled up something to do with her relationship for years, bro. Her left leg, her left arm, her whole left side of her started to get numb, like she was paralyzed,
Her
bro.
bomber seed, fam.
And she was like, fam, when she confessed to what it was,
Yeah.
she felt better. Isn't that? Check it out. You hear the story, type it up, and check it out.
And see what
bro, when you don't express yourself, you're killing yourself within.
Within you, yeah.
Within yourself.
Facts.
Guilt. Like, fam, not even guilt. It's just the idea of you being stressed out, depressed, bro. Certain people I know, my mate, I was taking pills, bro. In the sense of pills from, like, the pharmacy, like, doctors telling him you got to take prescriptions because you're depressed. Like, that's not healthy for your body.
It's not healthy.
That's not healthy. You have to take pills now, like, because your body is not...
And even pills, that's not the natural way to recover either.
For real.
You feel me? That's destroying people's body. All the pills and the paracetamol. Even me, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't take paracetamol. I do. But to a degree, I know how it can affect your body. You feel me?
Of course it can affect your body.
Like I said, you need to have knowledge in everything you're...
It's like they don't want us to have Dr. Sabies. They want us to give us the fake thing, the GMO.
Word.
Do you know what I'm saying?
They don't want people that are going to give you wisdom and knowledge. They want people that are going to degrade people and, oh yeah, you don't need to do... No, bro. You need people that are going to enlighten people.
It's true.
You feel me?
So true.
And most importantly, teach the youth.
Exactly.
Because the youth are what? The future.
It's true.
Feel me?
Our future will be blessed once the youth are educated. There'll be no issues. There'll be no agenda. There'll be no puppeteers. Like, we'll be free. And once that day comes, I feel like everybody can sit down around the table, talk about their culture, their experiences, without any animosity. But there's so much animosity and so much like bad energy around. We gotta really avoid that and protect our own, like protect our own spirit.
Of course, because some people might, like I even said this before, some people might not be willing to listen, want to educate themselves. So you know what you are within you as an individual. You know what you are.
Right.
So as long as you know where you are, where you're going, how you do your things, how you stay spiritual, that should be. You get me? That should be good, because at the end of the day, you know, like, no one's telling you what to do, because at the end of the day, you're woke. You're keeping yourself what? Like, uplifted. You're uplifting yourself. You don't even realise that when you're doing certain things, that's self-uplifting.
Right.
Feel me? Trust me, man.
It's the type of thing where it's like, we have to be uplifting ourselves and uplifting ourselves. Because it's like, who's going to uplift us? You can't have someone always telling you.
Not everyone cares about you like that.
Exactly. Like, no one cares. Like, I mean, people care, but people don't care to the extent how you should care.
Because they might see you as a threat. They don't want to see you doing better than them.
Exactly. Competition. So it's like, we got...
And that's a dangerous thing.
It's not a good person,
competition is not... Don't get me wrong. There's healthy competition. Yeah, and then there's just, oh, I'm better than him, or I'm better than him, or she's better than...
Yeah,
you feel me?
It's not going to create nothing spiritually high.
Word.
How are you going to have happiness or even any element of peace and you're saying, this person ain't that, this person ain't this, this person ain't that. But look at me though. Like, nah, people ain't going to look at you because you be dissing everybody, bruh.
It's not good for the soul.
It's not good for the soul. So you have to really analyze your soul and words and energy, everything you intake, because it's a form of food. So it's like, if you're giving your soul the wrong form of food, fam, your soul's gonna be polluted, bro.
100%.
Polluted.
So go on. No, go on.
I just feel like to myself though, man, it's just like, when we do have feelings about people, these are things about ourselves that we're projecting onto people.
Yeah.
I swear to God on my soul, like in my darkest hours, in my darkest times, like I really knew. Like, I didn't know, but I know now that, like, I can't blame nobody but myself. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I have to blame myself. And I have to look at myself and be like, that wasn't right.
Everything happens
no
for a
matter
reason.
what anyone said to me or spoke about me and said this, because you can have your moments, bro.
I
don't know, like, someone's getting on to Whittle and saying, also getting on to me, and like, we're our own people, and like cussing. It could be your friend, bro, and it turn out to be a snake. Now, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna leave the guy and let him do his own
whatever
thing.
he's doing, fam.
But we can't meet each other and chat and play FIFA or whatever, bro. We can't do none of that. Because, like, you pretty much are going to be polluting my soul. Because all your words is going to be fake, everything's going to be negative.
It's not genuine.
It's not genuine. So, you to have real good energy is to maintain real love.
And have positive people around you.
Exactly. And you'll be able to have that frequency of positive. But if you got fake people, fake words, fake this and that, man, the energy's going to be low and weak.
At the same time as well, yeah, I appreciate what you just said, because, like, you get me, it's what people need to use and use it, and you know what I mean. And yeah, like, I just feel like, yeah, man, people just need to have the right circle around them.
Yeah,
you feel me?
For real.
Because the right circle, I want someone that's gonna be like, wow, Whittle, you know what? I don't think you should do that, but at the same time, go for it, because you never know. You feel me? Well, rather than, bro, why are you doing this, bro? You need to do that. You know them people that try to dictate your life?
Right.
I'm like, bro, it's my life, not yours. And I'm so glad I can think for myself. I don't let other people think for me, fam. Do you get it?
I get you, bro.
Word, fam. You have to be, like, you have to think for yourself a lot of the time. Obviously, sometimes you have to cater to others, but it's necessary to what? Think about yourself. Because if you don't put yourself first,
who's gonna... Exactly. I love what we were saying, yo.
feel
We're
me?
talking the truth.
Wisdom, brother.
Man ain't talking about nothing else to de-elevate anyone. So you don't elevate. We want you to elevate and go up, because that's what spirituality is about. Your higher self. If you're not going up,
everything I'm saying is coming from a positive place. You feel me?
Fam, if man's teaching it in a sense of positive information, bro, that's stimulating something positive within. But like certain people have a bad form of energy within them. It's not them. It's just like, man, getting doo-doo on your shoe, or getting some bubble gum on your shoe. You got something attached, a little kind of stain on your spirit. You need to kind of wash it off a little bit. You know what I mean?
And start again.
That's all it is. So it's like, we can be real with ourselves and check our own demons and just chase the blood clot demon away.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I can't express to you how much this discussion has, like, it's actually so needed, bro.
Fam, I feel like myself, a lot of people don't have these discussions.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting taught from a curriculum.
Talking about the wrong things.
It's so sad, man. Because I feel like to myself, we can be so further as a whole nation. We can all be united as one and just be at peace. And we can reason. But we can't even communicate. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, today's time right now, a lot of people are doing, there's a lot of things going on that's about beef, or I heard a lot of things, a lot of robberies going on right now as well. It's like the world is going upside down a little bit. Are you going to go down with it? That's what spirituality is about. It's knowing yourself and not being a part of anything else.
And taking accountability.
Take you away from yourself.
Yeah.
Taking accountability.
Facts.
Oh, accountability, you know? So there's a lot of things that we said, man. I rate this conversation.
Come on. It's been your boy, Witz Capone.
It's been Kevan B.
And you feel me? I just feel like we had to put our 2 cents on spirituality and why it's important to remain spiritual. And also, before I go, make sure to give me positive feedback. What other videos you would want to see me do next. And like, just give me ideas in the comments that I can use to my advantage and put out for you.
Light that up, please.
Yeah, man, all of that. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Do all the good stuff, you feel me? I feel like me doing this, as I'm going along, I'm improving on the way I'm delivering my videos and whatnot, you feel me?
Of course.
Yeah,
I feel
man.
like to myself, we pretty much are working on ourselves consistently. It's not a thing that we're not doing. Like, we have to do this because, like, we want to become, in a sense, in our minds, yo, fam, voices, bro. This is actually, we're voicing what's wanting. Certain people are scared to use their voices.
And that's what it is.
They're scared to say, and they won't even tell you certain things. They'll block and put a freaking face over them and be like, yo, what's up, man? You cool, bro? Underneath that face, man's crying, man's bleeding, man's face all cut up and ting, but man got a mask on. You don't even know that man's going through pain.
100%, bro. 100.
Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing where it's dangerous, man. Because once you crack,
it's peak, innit?
Once you crack,
it's peak, cuz. Trust me.
Madness.
But yeah, it's been your boy, Witz Capone.
And it's been Kevan B.
And we're out.
Peace.